Hi, this is Pastor Scott, the Jeeping Pastor, and I have a special word for you today. You know, it's obvious everything is crazy and our world is out of control, and I had this idea and this thought. You know, our world is just filled with so much dirt, obstacles, detours. You know, it's just a mess out there. And I was thinking, in a world filled with dirt, issues, rocks, obstacles, well, how do we get over those things in the practical realm? Well, I know in the practical realm, being a Jeep sure helps. And maybe as people in a world gone crazy with obstacles and rocks, maybe we need to be like a Jeep. So in the next few minutes, I'm going to go through what it means to be a Jeep in the world of dirt and rocks and obstacles. Stick with us, and I hope you enjoy this. Okay, so let's answer the question first. What makes a Jeep different than a regular car? Now, you probably already know that a Jeep has four-wheel drive. So that's a big plus right there. But why is that so important? Well, let me ask you this. If you just have a regular car and you go to drive it on the beach, you're not going to go anywhere. They all have four wheels, they all have an engine, they look the same, and to the unsuspecting eye, you would think, well, what's the difference? Why can't I drive my family minivan on the beach or my car on the beach? Why can't I take my car up a mountain trail through deep snow? What makes the Jeep different than my car? Well, it's been equipped, it's been designed. Things have been added to it that normal cars don't have. Things like a winch on the front of this Jeep. I have a winch. When we get into really difficult places that as a regular vehicle we can't progress any further, I can take this winch out, run it out to a tree, and pull myself out. But that wasn't normal, parts on a Jeep. You had to order it. I added that. Your car, if you're stuck somewhere, no matter where you are, you can't get it out. Something else needs to remove you. So we begin to see that the Jeep, in this particular case, had things added. Let's get to the axles underneath here. It has an axle in the front and an axle in the back. It has four-wheel drive. And if you're a Jeeper person, this really has four-wheel drive because it has locking differentials front and back. This thing can go even further than a regular stock Jeep because it was designed to go through dirt, rock, and mud. It has the ability to do it because it was added. So what makes a Jeep also different than your regular car? Well, I carry a full-size spare. So when I get a flat tire, I have the exact replacement. No matter what potholes or obstacles I hit, I'm prepared for it. This Jeep has an air compressor. I have tools. I have replacement axles. I have replacement parts. So no matter what the trail throws at me, I'm prepared for it. In the back, I have a tow hook back here in case I need to be pulled out through the back. I have axles that are built with a truss on them so they don't bend. I have all these things that weren't in the original design but were added when I saw the obstacles that I would face. And I decided, well, every time I go out on the trail, I need something new. I see an obstacle and I add it to my Jeep. And it makes my Jeep each time better to face the obstacle. When something breaks, I remember next time, well, let's add that part. One time I went out, I blew my starter. I keep a spare starter with me now. One of the other options I have on my Jeep is something that most people don't notice. Besides all of the technical things that I've added to make this Jeep be what it is, it also has something else that's really important. Revelation 3:20. Revelation 3:20 is a Bible scripture. And it says, Behold, I stand at the door and knock. Jesus is saying, I am knocking on your heart. I believe all that's going on in the world, all these stresses, is a big knock on our heart. And God is telling us we need Him, but we need to let Him in. And once He's in, He's not going to leave us. And we'll be able to get through what we need to get through. All my gear is important, but without God, without Him, I can't go over the obstacles. Because it is God who modifies, God who makes us better, God who makes us stronger. So let's not forget the God factor when we build our vessels of honor. So what's the point? What am I trying to say here? I went through the Jeep. I told you how it's not like a regular car. Well, what I'm trying to tell you is, as we were designed as humans, we're not designed to go into places and to deal with the pain and the fear and the worry and the obstacle that life throws at us. So we need to be created new. We need to be modified. We need to be reborn. We need to be just made better than we were before. And it's only done through someone who knows better than us. People, when we come to God through faith in Jesus Christ, the Bible says He takes all that's old and He makes it new. He makes us better, stronger. He equips us for the road ahead. He doesn't remove the road. He equips us for the road. I have a couple of scriptures that are really important to me. One of them is in 2 Samuel, where it says, through the Lord I have overcome a wall. I have run through any obstacle. I have blazoned through a troop, meaning that it is God who equips me to get over what I need to get over. The Bible also says that God gives me hinds feet. He gives me feet like a deer, a mountain goat, that's able to walk in dangerous places where of myself I could not walk. Please, today, I'm not talking about religion. I'm talking about a necessary reboot, a redesign that God has waiting for you. That we all need to come to Christ, understand that He died on the cross and He rose again the third day to defeat death, the fear of death, to take away our sins, our limitations, and to make us able to live, and not just live just getting by, but be victorious in a world filled with dirt, rocks, and obstacles that we never dreamed we would have to face. I pray that you would seek out God today, and in a world filled with dirt and rocks, be a Jeep, be a Christian. So, why do I do what I do? What is this all about? Why am I presenting God through a Jeep? Well, it's a ministry I started many years ago, and it's called Operation Rusty Red Jeep, as you can see on this sticker. Whenever you see a red Jeep, I wanted to remind you that God takes the broken down garbage of our lives and He infuses in us His power, His spirit, His strength, and His abilities, making that which was weak and broken and unable to get through the rough parts of life, able to do those things. Philippians 4:13 says, I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. Rusty Red Jeep, it's my ministry. If you'd like any more information on it, you can email us at rustyredjeep@gmail.com. rustyredjeep@gmail.com. And maybe you can be part of the solution instead of the problem. Let's share the good news of Jesus Christ through our Jeeps. Thank you.